Hello angels, my name is Ebony, and in this video we're going to go over a brief overview of all of the angel numbers. So I've been recording angel number videos since 2016, almost 10 years now. And I've never made a video quite like this before because normally I record a specific angel number video and then I give you the messages, but I've never really sat and gave like an overview so you could kind of know like on the spot what each angel number means. So I thought it would be a good idea for me to record an overview angel number, and I'll probably add timestamps, or maybe one of my subscribers will add timestamps in the comments because y'all are so good with it. But I'm going to give you some pointers. I'm going to give you some nice references, some thinking points, so that you would kind of automatically know like what the general vibration of each number is. So whether you are a first-time viewer or a returning viewer, if you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you are not subscribed, before we go any further, I need you to click the subscribe button. And I also need you to pause this video. I need you to go get a journal or go get something where you can take some notes, because I'm going to give you some really good information. And this video is going to be pretty much everything you need to know about all of the angel numbers. So it's not going to be in depth for each number, but it's going to be like an overview. Go get something that you can write with. I'm not talking about opening up your notes. I'm not talking about typing it up digitally. Like, you literally need to get something to write with so you can write it in your own handwriting and in your own words. Okay, so either pause or you can go through the video and then you can come back and take notes. But this video right here, you really need to take notes so that you will know, especially if you are always seeing angel numbers. One thing I've noticed about my videos, I'm always saying, okay, your angels want you to be positive. Your angels want you to be positive, which is so true. But I also want you to know how each number carries a different vibration and a different meaning. So this is going to be a little more general, but specific for each number, if that makes any sense. One thing I really love about numbers is the fact that they are a universal language, meaning no matter where you are in the world, they all have the same meaning. They are communicated worldwide, no matter what the language is, no matter where you are in the world. 2 + 2 = 4. Okay, 1 + 1 = 2. Like, it's just a universal language. And numerology is as old as time. But the thing about these numbers that you see is they are not random. They are specific messages that you have to tune into. They are messages from your spirit guides, because you literally can be with someone, y'all could be looking at the same thing and have 2 totally different meanings or 2 totally different interpretations. Like I said before, the underlying meaning is always a positive nudge, but each number has a different vibration. And that's why I wanted to record this video today, because I want you to know what each number sequence means. Because these numbers show up when you are praying for something, you have a question, you need a little clarity, you're really trying to contemplate a move, like, should I do this or should I do that? They really appear when you're thinking about something very important, you're facing a major life decision or a simple life decision. It literally could be, should I go left or go right? Should I take the long way or the short way? That's the thing I love about universal guidance, divine guidance. It is meticulous. It is perfect for you. It is right on time. It's literally some things you'll see at the blink of an eye. Like, you could literally be driving on a highway and look down at your odometer and you see that it's at 2,222.1 miles and you're driving, and then it literally turns to 0.2 in like a split second, and you just happen to look down at your odometer as you're driving and you catch all those. Or you may be in traffic and then a car just speeds by you, but the tags have 777s on it. They are specific messages for you. And the purpose of this video is I want you to know what those messages mean. Everything lies veiled in numbers. Everything is hidden in numbers. Now, whether or not you stay asleep or you wake up to it or you're paying attention, that's up to you. Numbers are like similar to your friends. You have different friends for different purposes. You have some friends that you can really like pray with. You can be vulnerable with. You got friends that you could trust with everything. You got friends that you just party with. You just laugh and joke and have fun with. You got friends you may just go eat with. You have friends that you probably just seeing memes and TikToks and reels to all day. You got some friends that you know they're gonna pull up if you need them to. You got some friends that you never talk to except for when y'all need something, and it's reciprocal. It's not like you're using each other, but literally you have different friends for different purposes, right? Your friendships are not one size fits all. You have multiple people in your life that serve different purposes. And the concept of angel numbers is similar to that because the different numbers serve different purposes and they have different messages. Some may be a message of encouragement, some may be a warning, some may be a definite yes, some may be an answer to a question. Another point that you should take notice of is the difference between numbers and figures. Numbers represent qualities, like spiritual qualities. Figures represent quantities. Numbers represent qualities and figures represent quantities. So numbers are more on the spiritual plane, like angel numbers are more on the spiritual plane, and figures are more on the material, physical plane. With numbers, you need a strong connection to your intuition. I know in just about all of my angel number videos, I'm telling you to tune into your intuition. For example, you may be looking at 111 and your thoughts may be about your lover or your soulmate or your relationship. Your friend may be looking at 111 and she or he may be thinking about their career or their finances or their next move. So that's why your connection to your intuition is so important when you're trying to decipher the messages. So with the numbers, you need your intuition to manipulate the numbers. But with figures, you need logic to manipulate the material plane. That's where the mathematical equations come in and the formulas. That's logic. But it doesn't operate like that on the spiritual plane. On the spiritual plane, you really have to tune into your intuition and be like, dang, I just asked God for this. I just had a prayer. I was just worried about this. And wow, now I see this. So that's why your connection to your higher self and your intuition is so important when you're trying to decode the messages that your particular angels are sending to you when these numbers appear in your experience. So angel numbers are signs from the divine, they're cues from your subconscious, and they are messages from the unseen. It's literally a spiritual energy. And I can't speak for anybody else, but I don't search for evil. I'm not researching and looking, and I'm not trying to manipulate anybody to anything demonic. I'm definitely not channeling no demons, none of that shit that people be leaving in my comments. I just be like, get off my page with that because it is so not my vibration. Like, how did you get here? You are not invited. We didn't welcome you in. I am not on that type time at all. Everybody is not out to get you. Everybody is not trying to hurt you. Everybody is not trying to harm you. Okay. But once you learn to decode numbers and understand pattern recognition, then you're going to understand a deeper meaning in your life overall. So I'm just going to go through all of the angel numbers and I'm going to give you a couple of cues and hints and information about them so you will be more comfortable when you see the numbers, that you don't have to stop and, oh, I saw this and let me look it up. No, I want you to be comfortable enough to say, okay, all right, this is, okay, I'm seeing 444. Okay, I know what I need to do. I need to whatever. Or I'm seeing 111. Okay, let me focus on what I want right now. So this year with my angel number videos, I've been pulling affirmations all year because I love affirmations. I don't choose the cards choose me. I feel like the messages are always so spot on. I'm working on a special project and I put all of my affirmations in different envelopes according to the angel numbers, like what messages they could mean. So as we go over each angel number, I'm going to pull an affirmation from each one of these envelopes. And I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have about 10 or 11 of them for each of the angel numbers. And I just went through all my affirmations and I organized them. Some from 111 to 000. We're going to have an affirmation to see what our angels want us to take away from this video. All right, so first things first, we're going to start with 111. Anytime you see angel number 111, you should always think, keep your thoughts positive. Ones represent manifesting, visualizing, and positive thinking. So it's like the universe is taking a snapshot of your thoughts, whether they're good or bad. It doesn't have an opinion. What you think is good or bad, the universe doesn't operate like that, because no matter what, they're going to put you on your path. So what you deem as negative may not necessarily be negative. But the whole purpose of when you see 111 is you really want to monitor your thoughts and you want to think, okay, what am I thinking about right now? Okay, I'm thinking about that move. So it may be a green light. You may be thinking something negative when you're seeing 111 and your angels are showing you this number like, keep your thoughts positive. You worried about the wrong thing. So 111 is keep your thoughts positive type energy. You don't need to be worried about nothing else. Okay, so let's get an affirmation from the 111. From the 111 envelope, and let's see what our angels want us to take away from this video. 111, everything makes way for me. That is a wonderful affirmation for 111. Everything makes way for me. Thank you, angels, for that. Thank you. This is perfect. Everything makes way for me. Even if you are in like a negative space, like you're not really feeling good, or things are not going the way you planned them to go, like that is a good affirmation for you to say, everything makes way for me. I always use everything is working out perfectly for me. That was a perfect affirmation. Won't nothing working out perfectly for me in my eyes. But I kept reciting the affirmation over and over and over. Everything is working out perfectly for me. So that affirmation was spot on for us. 111, everything makes way for me. Keep your thoughts positive. So the next one we're going to go over is 1111, because 111 and 1111 have slightly the same vibe because it's ones, but the 1111 is real heavy on the make-a-wish, dream come true. Like every time I see 1111, I'm always stopping and I'll close my eyes and I'll say, okay, thank you for this, and this. Like, thank you that I'm driving this. Thank you that I'm staying here. Thank you that I'm doing this. Thank you that I have this in my bank account. Thank you for this, and this. 1111 is real heavy on the make-a-wish, dreams come true. I always think about the floodgates opening for me because the number symbolizes a gate. I always think about the floodgates opening for me and just really making a wish, because the ones are vibrating with manifestations, visualizations, doing something new, being the first, a new beginning. But 1111 is dreams come true. First thing I wrote on this envelope, make-a-wish, dreams come true. Okay, so let's get an affirmation for the 1111 energy. What do we need? Cannot make this up. My wildest dreams can come true. My wildest dreams can come true. That's perfect for 1111. I love that. Put your wishes in the comments, okay? Put 1111 and my wish is 2. I love that. Your wildest dreams can come true. Thank you, angels. Okay, that's beautiful. Keep going. All right, so when you see 222, every time I see 2s, I think about my angels creating blessings for me on a huge and global scale. And this is an example of why you have to be tuned into your intuition and how things are unfolding in your life, because I always think about 222 when I was trying to manifest one of my trips to China. And I got up in the middle of the night and I was looking for a super moon. It was some moon that night. And I got up like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was trying to manifest my trip to China. Like, okay, God, if it's meant for me to go, you're going to send me there. And that night, I rode all around my city trying to find the moon. Could not see it for some reason. I could not find that freaking moon. But I rode behind a car that had 222 on the tags the entire time. And then one of the messages of 222 is your angels are creating blessings for you on a huge and global scale. So 222 represents your dreams materializing. It's a materialization number. Like, yes, okay, once you thought about it, you made a wish in the thought phase. Twos are more in the materialization phase. Like, okay, we're working it out for you. There are some unseen forces working on in the background for you. I also think about partners, twin flame relationships, any type of co-creating, because it's not just you and somebody else. So I'm thinking about partnerships, duality, the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the opposites, polar opposites, and pairs. Okay, twins, twos. When you see 222, you're materializing miracles. Your dreams are coming true. And like I said, that's why your connection to your intuition is so important, because I always take myself back to that night, because I knew, like, I never saw the moon, but the whole night, for a great deal of that night, I was riding behind a car that had 222 in it. That was my intuition making it plain for me. That's why when you're working with angel numbers, yes, it's okay to watch videos like mine or do your research or go on Google, read articles and things like that. That's fine. But you got to pick out the message that is perfect for you, because you just can't go with a grain of salt with what people say. You have to have a strong and deep knowing, not a wavering faith. You got to know for a fact, like, that's what that means. Like, when I was behind, I knew I was going to China. Like, I knew I was going. And guess what? I went to China. Like, days later, I was in China, which strengthened my intuition even more, because I knew that was the reason that I got out of my bed that night. That was the answer to my prayers. I didn't know how at the time, but that was like okay, we got you. We're working it out for you. And not only did they work it out for me, it was better than I could ever imagine, like in real life. All right, so twos, manifesting miracles, blessings worldwide, twin flames, that type energy. And let's see what our angels want us to take from this 222 energy. The more magnetic you become, the more selective you have to be. The more magnetic you become, the more selective you have to be. Okay? All right. So you got to be mindful with your partnerships, because everybody don't have pure and true intentions. So when you see 333, anytime I see threes, I think about growth, expansion, and I also think about my ancestors, ascended masters. I think about the energy of the creator. And I'm not just saying the creator like God, the creator. I'm thinking about the energy of the creator like me and like you. Like, what are you creating? Are you creating books? Are you creating clothing? Are you creating music? Are you creating designs, hairstyles, new concepts? Are you creating new formulas? Are you creating new skits? Are you creating new comedy routines? Like, that's the energy of the creator, and it also represents expansion. So threes are heavy on the anything not growing is dead. You have to keep growing. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep creating something. It's the energy of the creator. It's the energy of the creator, the creatives, and it is the energy of creating something. It also ties in your mind, body, and your spirit, making sure all three are balanced, your mind, your body, and your spirit. So I always think about eating healthy foods. I always think about cleansing and detoxing and fasting and really connecting to my higher self so that I can receive the messages with this 333 energy. How can you grow? Anything not growing is dead. So if you're seeing 333, your angels may be on some stuff like, okay, what are you doing? What are we making? What are we creating? How are we treating our body? Are we focusing on one side? Are we just focusing on our body and neglecting our mind and our spirit? Are we just focusing on our spirit and neglecting our body and our mind? But it's heavy on the balancing all three, evolving and growing and learning. So it represents the teachers. It represents higher learning something, doing something, staying in motion. You got to stay in motion. Okay, death to complacency. If you're just sitting around doing nothing, scrolling, you got to find you something to do. Okay, 333 is really telling you, you need to get up, get out, do something. Like Outcast said, you need to get up, get out, do something. Because what are you doing? So that's the energy of the 333. All right, so let's see the message. What affirmation do our angels want us to focus on? I've got power over my vices. Heavy on the fasting, cleansing, and detoxing. Anything you cannot fast from, you are a slave to. 333, I got power over my vices. You got power from your ancestors. You have power from your ascended masters. You got this. You can do it. It's the energy of the creator. You got to tap into that God force by releasing some things, letting go of those vices. 444 is one of my favorite angel numbers because I'm a life path 4 and I tell y'all that all the time. 444 been in my face like literally my childhood home that I grew up in. I looked at 444 every day, did not have a clue. Just like earlier when I was like, you and your friend could be looking at the same thing and get two totally different messages, or some just overlook it. I overlooked this number and it was right under my nose the whole time, on top of me being a life path 4. And I always think about the angels. I always think about the angels because one of the main messages and vibrations of the number 4 is heavy on the angelic protection. You have myriads upon myriads of angels protecting you, guiding you, sending you messages, helping you with your discernment. And this number is showing you and letting you know you are supported by the angelic realm, which it was perfect for me because like I said, I'm a life path 4. It don't get no better than this. I was like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. Another underlying theme of seeing 444 is building firm foundations. Like there are 4 legs in a chair, there are 4 legs on a table, there are 4 quarters in a dollar. 4 chambers of your heart. There are 4 seasons in the year. Like 4 is really about building firm foundations. So your angels may be giving you a message like, yeah, we got you. We're protecting you, but we need you to do the first things first. We need to make sure that you're building a firm foundation. And it also represents hard work. It represents putting the work in. Like 333, you need to be creating. 444 is like, you can't outwork me. You can't out hustle me. You can't out nothing me. I'm working. 444 is not a take the elevator type energy. 444 is not a, we gonna do a shortcut. We gonna try to skim and scam. We gonna try to, no, it's not that energy. 444 is the energy of I'm working. Period. I'm working. It's the angels, the chosen ones. Heavy on the chosen one energy, okay? When you see 444. All right, and the message that we need to see for this video from 444 is, oh, I love this. OMG. All is well. I love this. And I forgot to say this, but yes, like all of my 444 videos, I always say that. All is well. All is well. Like that is a powerful but brief affirmation, and it is so on alignment with the 444 energy. All is well. You don't have to worry about nothing. You got angelic protection and guidance all over you. They all over you. But man meant for evil, God meant for good. It's not going to prosper. Nobody's going to do nothing to you. Everything is going to work itself out no matter what it looks like right now. All is well. Now, when you see the 555 energy, it is all about change. Like a bag of nickels, 5s are all about change. Some things are going to change. Some things are going to change. This is letting you know, either expect the change, initiate the change, go with the flow. We're flowing, not forcing nothing. If you're seeing 555 and you're in the midst of changing jobs, or you about to move, or somebody's about to move out, or you're about to break up, or you about to relocate, or something is happening that's going to take you out of your routine, this number is a sign of encouragement that it's okay. These changes are divinely guided. Like it's happening for a reason. Maybe your angel's telling you to just chill. Don't try to force and make something work, when really it is orchestrated by the divine. Stop trying to do things yourself, or try to make things happen, or try to make people stay, or make people whatever, when it ain't supposed to be like that. You may be going through a change may be coming, or you may be thinking about a change. I don't know. That's why you got to tap into your intuition for your particular situation. But it's heavy on the flow. Don't force energy. All right, what do we need to know for this 555 energy? Be wary of becoming enslaved by bad habits. Okay, so maybe you do need to change. Maybe you need to replace your bad habits with some good habits. That's also a message of 555. Replace your bad habits with some good habits. You're doing too much of nothing right now. Okay, and actually we are, dang, it's totally in alignment with the 333 energy. I've got power over my vices. And now on 555, okay, what y'all got going on out there? What we working with? Like, what we doing? Because now 555 is saying, look, you need to make some changes. Be wary of becoming enslaved by bad habits. So you need to replace your bad habits with good habits. So this affirmation lets you know the changes that you need to make has something to do with your habits, which leads us to angel number 666. 666 is the longest chapter that I have in my angel number book. I took the most time trying to research this. I was so intentional. Like, I don't want to read nothing about no devil. Okay, because you see what you look for. So that's one vibe of 666. Like, am I going to look for evil or am I going to look for the good? I'm not looking for evil. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how many times y'all try to put it in the comments. I don't care what another person said they was doing with angel numbers, and I don't care. That don't have nothing to do with me. 666 is letting you know your thoughts are out of balance. You may be thinking about lack, loss, scarcity, demonic shit, evil shit, devil shit. Like, you really may be on some low vibrating type energy. You may be on some vengeful, revenge. I want to get them back. I want to hurt them. I want to harm them. I want them to suffer type energy. And your angels may be letting you know you need to bring your focus back to love because you're worried about the wrong thing right now. You trying to curse people, and really you need to be trying to transmute that negative energy into love. You want to hurt somebody. You want to get some get back. You want them to suffer, but really you need to be working on your prosperity. And that's how they going to suffer, by seeing you win. You don't want to get caught up in the I'm going to hurt you because you hurt me. Okay, so balance your thought. Bring your focus back to love. You worried about the wrong thing. Let your higher self, let the divine, let whoever, let karma handle that. Okay, because karma got time. She got time. Another energy of 6 is the energy of love, and it also represents a pregnant lady with a belly because it looks like a woman with a belly. So you may be expecting a baby on the way, or you may be needing to choose your friends and your lovers carefully. And out of all of the bullets in my book that I wrote, Angels Everywhere, with all the messages, this was the only message that I bolded in my entire book. Choose your friends and your lovers carefully. I do not do a good job of that. I just don't. People just show me all the time they do not fool with me, and I just be like, but they do. They don't mean it. Girl, they don't like you. They not on your side. They don't fool with you. So I'm still, to this day, 42 years old, trying to learn how to choose. Lord Jesus, help me with that. Please help me with that. Okay, so what do we need from this 666 energy? But I don't choose them. They choose me. They choose me. Anyway, all right, so 666 energy. Oh, wow. I'm not responsible for anyone's bad choices. I like that. I'm not responsible for anyone's bad choices. Okay, that's the message for 666 energy. Don't worry about what nobody else doing. I don't have nothing to do with you. Which leads us to 777. 777 is such a lucky, happy number. Like, anytime anybody sees 777s, you automatically associate that with winning. Like, expect miracles. Like I said in one of my 777 videos, like if you are playing a game or you're on a slot machine and you hit 777s, you are a winner. Like, you're really excited. 777s is heavy on the jackpot energy. Like, you hit the jackpot. Sevens are the number of spiritual perfection. They represent miracles. They represent spiritual alignment, spiritual perfection. It just really gives me jackpot vibes. Like, when I see 777s, I'm like, okay, God, I'm ready. Show me how good it can get. Give me more. Show me more, give me more, give me more. Okay, so what message do we need from this 777 energy? You are a true alchemist. You can turn anything into gold. True alchemist. You are a true alchemist. Which leads us to 888. This is another favorite angel number for me. I love seeing 888s because I always think about the infinity sign. Because if you flip the number 8 on the side, it looks like an infinity sign, which means there is no beginning, there is no end. There's infinite flow into your life. So it's heavy on the abundance energy, like abundance of everything, not just dollars, not just cash, not just deposits. I'm talking about abundance of ideas, abundance of energy, abundance of love from all forms. Is real big on the overnight success type energy. And it also gives me God-giving. Like, when you share your gifts and you share your talents, you are compensated abundantly, because God gives us all a gift, a talent, a skill, so that we can acquire wealth, which is another reason why it's so important for you to tune into your intuition, because your gifts are tied into your abundance. And if you look around to people that are really thriving, they are doing things that they love and they have been loving their entire life. I'm not talking about the people that got a little cheat code and then they came into some fast cash or a little fast come up. No, I'm talking about the people that have been diligently working, perfecting their craft, creating, and then their preparation met the right opportunity, and then they unlock the floodgates of abundance. Okay, so it's heavy on the overnight success, but you know, it really is no such thing as an overnight success, because those people have been planting seeds, they've been tending to their crops, they have been doing things that bring them joy, they have been sharing their gifts, and then voila, here you go. Everything makes way for you. Okay, so I got a lot of affirmations for this 888 energy. Okay, so give us a message for this 888 energy. You will be rewarded openly. Yes, when you share your gifts and you share your talents, you will be rewarded openly. Yes, I love that. God is going to reveal why he favored you. Why you? What is it about you? You got to lock in. Okay, you got to lock in. 999s. 999s is real big on the endings, closures. Finish what you start. Leave what you don't want alone. Stop banging on closed doors. It's finished. It's over. It's done. It's complete. You're ready for the next level. Okay? Nines are all about leave it alone. It's done. Stick a fork in it. It's done. Okay? It's also big on humanitarianism. Like, how can you help? Unconditional love. It has a vibration of unconditional love. Like, how can you help? How can you serve? How can you show up? And how can you help us? Okay? Yes. Serve, lead, and inspire. You are here to serve us. You are here to serve mankind. It may not be on a global scale. You may be there to serve and help your family or your community. Or I don't know. You know what works best for you. That's why it's important for you to tune into your intuition. But this number is heavy on some things are coming to an end. Let them. It's over. It's over. Like, ain't no point in crying over spilled milk. There's no point in trying to piece some broken pieces back together. It's over. It's done. Stick a fork in it. What we need from this. Cannot make it up. Leave what you don't want alone. When I say that, Even if you like the way it feels, talking about those vices that you got, even if it feels good. If you know that's not what you want, if you know literally you don't want to be waking up first thing in the morning, you got to have this. If you know it's really not helping you, it's harming you, but it feel good, but you know you really don't want that, leave it alone. If you know this person is really not somebody you really want to be with, but they make you feel really, really good because they do that thing that you like. But other than that, like, I don't want this person, leave them alone. Leave that man alone. Leave that woman alone. If you know that's not nobody you really want to be with, leave them alone. Leave what you don't want alone. And this year, entire year is about endings, completions, closures. It's over. Leave it alone. Stick a fork in it. It's done. It's time, like, for real. So we not going in and we not gonna spend this year entertaining things or pretending or overlooking red flags or turning a blind eye to flawed characters and behaviors and letting people treat you any kind of way. Leave what you don't want alone. I love this. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for this. Which leads us to the very last angel number, 000. I love 000 personally because this number is exponentially greater than any other number. It represents oneness. It has that infinite flow type energy like the number 8, but it's just a circle. A continuous flow. There's no beginning. There's no end. It represents the God force. So anytime you're seeing 000, your higher self, your spirit guides, your angels, the Lord, whatever term you want to use, they are trying to communicate with you heavily about something that is very important that you need to know. It's also representing you may need a reset. So you may need to leave these things alone so you can reset, get back to yourself, get back to your energy, get back to what you're here for or what you're supposed to be doing or how you're supposed to be feeling or whatever. It's real big on the reset energy. And in my last video, I was thinking about like when you use a stopwatch and it's over and then you click that button and it resets back to 0. It also represents a spiritual transformation or a spiritual awakening, or it's a confirmation that yes, this is for you. We see you. You're directly close to a higher energy. Your angels want you to tap into that when you see that. And I always think about adding another 0 to that bank account or that Cash App or that Zelle or that deposit or your check. Add another 0 and you will see how powerful and how great this number is, because it can represent all or it can represent nothing. And if it represents nothing, we talking about we need a reset. We need to take it all back to the basics and we need to start over, or everything, which is another reason why you need to focus on strengthening your intuition, because that is directly connected and related to your higher self and knowing what the messages are. So maybe you need a reset. You need to cleanse. You need to start all over again so you can hear the messages very clear and plain for you. And it's not as common as most people would think, because it's my least viewed angel number video. Every time I post about zeros, I don't get a lot of views at all. So it really is like just for a selected few. Very few will recognize it and get it. Okay, so let's get a message for this 000 energy. And it's about time for me to wrap it on up. Okay, 000 energy. Supernatural success follows me. I love this because it's heavy on the God force energy. So yes, supernatural success follows me. Thank you, God, for that. Thank you, God, for all of these beautiful affirmations. They were so on point. Hopefully something in this video resonated with you. It was my intention that, for one, you took notes. Like literally took notes with whatever resonated with you or something that'll help you. So you got like your own little cheat sheet or your own guide. But I also have a free mini guide to angel numbers. So if you click the link in the description, I will send it straight to your email. You can join my mailing list and you'll have it on hand. But it's a secret power and it's a secret force in the handwritten word. So if you are one who kind of, you typing everything and storing everything, like that's cool. Like, that's cool for the time, but ultimately, like, for that spiritual connection and for it to really stick and for you to have that hand and mind coordination, you need to write it. You need to write it down. Okay. There's a secret force in the written word. So if you didn't write any notes, I need you to play this video back and I need you to write them down, whatever resonated with you. The main thing I want you to know from this video is that your intuition will never mislead you. It's just like your GPS. Even if you take a wrong turn, if you put in your GPS and you're like, look, I want to go to 123 Anywhere Street, and the GPS is telling you to turn left at the next light, and you make a right at the next light, your GPS is not going to say, listen, I told you to turn left, not turn right. And your spirit guides are the same way. They're not going to be saying, this is what I told you to do, why didn't you do that? They're just going to gently nudge you, just like your GPS will say, okay, rerouting. At the next light, you're going to make a left, you're going to make a right. And then they're just going to continue to usher and push you on your path. And that is the purpose of seeing these numbers. Is not to harm you. It's not to send you down a road of destruction. It's not to try to discourage you. They are literally intuitive nudges and guides to push you on your path and to help you elevate to your higher self. If nothing else, try your hardest to strengthen your intuition, because intuition is a deep knowing. Like, I know this is what it means. I know this is the message for me. I know this is the answer to my prayers. I know this is the next step I need to take. It is a deep knowing that nobody can explain for you and nobody can do it for you. So let me know what your experience with angel numbers is. Let me know the one that you always see the most. Let me know what affirmation resonated with you the most. Let me know something good in the comments. And if you've seen any of my videos, you know that you can literally just put a heart in my comments. That is more than enough. Like, you can literally just put a heart in the comments. That'll let me know that we here. Okay, I'm with you. You ain't even gotta say much, but yeah, let me know something in the comments. If you are not subscribed, I really need you to hit that subscribe button for me, and I will see y'all in the next video. I love you.